Well, the man's a strong figure that supports his family and loves his wife and takes care of his children and, has income, financially supports the family. And man just is, just a person like me that goes anywhere, walks anywhere, and I do whatever has to be done. There's been some incidents in my life at a car wreck, and I just run over there and pull the man out of a burning car. Somebody was suicide in an apartment, and I just crawled on my hands and knees and found his ankle and foot and pulled him out of there. A lady was having seizures, and I gave her CPR, brought her back to life, and I never practiced CPR. A man's a man is a man. He just does what a man is supposed to do. And the man's supposed to do whatever needs to be done at that particular time. You're not doing sound now. Man! Man! I love animals. Animals just make everybody nice and calm and relaxed. Everybody enjoys them. Even if you don't want to work with them, you still just watch them out the window. My wife and I goes to the living room window where we see most all the animals. We go to that window many times a day because it's just peaceful and relaxing. Especially you can see your own property and you own your animals and they're part of you, and you just have a connection with animals. I mean, everybody likes to hug a kitten that's humming and purring in their ear, and every animal has its own communication. Now, I was born and raised up in Pennsylvania, and my mom and dad had a couple acres of a man who had a section of land, and he always had horses, and he didn't have time to ride them, and he had a younger son, younger than me, but I was always drawn to horses. When I was out there, I was always petting the horse, taking care of the horse, playing with the horse, riding the horses. Rode them for many, many years, ponies, without saddles, And then he upgraded some horses and got better horses, and he had a real nice buckskin, and I rode. So I've always had a natural instinct. You either draw to animals or you don't like animals. And horses is a large animal. It's 1,000 pounds, and for somebody that wants to wrap their legs around a 1,000-pound animal's got 4 legs in his own mind. He can do whatever he wants to do, really. You got to be that kind of a person. A cowboy is a person that fits in a saddle and rides that saddle and becomes a part of that horse. When that horse has 4 legs, when it walks, your body's with it. You're in sync with it. When it wants to lope, you lope. When it wants to bounce around, you bounce around. You're just as part of that horse. Well, I always try to pass down what my dad's passed down to me. I did, when I was raising the boys, I understood that I could raise them just like I was raised, because of time and generation and things are changing. So you have to be very flexible. You have to adapt. You have to work with people. Each individual person. I could have 6 boys, and all 6 of them you need to talk differently to. You need to work with them individually. And you want the best to be out of the best generation coming up, and you want to be better than you. Like for example, my son, just moved to Houston. I hate to see him leave. He can't be my right-hand man. I lost my fisherman. I lost my hunter. And I lost my mechanical engineer. And I lost my big buddy, you know. But you got to be proud of you. Make him be as proud as you can. And as much success. You wish them to be extremely successful. Every man wants his generation, his younger generation, to be better than them. Family's everything. I mean, you could lose your job, you could lose your house, you could be in a financial situation, you can be in health issues. You got your family, you got a piece of life. And family's everything. Anytime you get in a bind situation, if you have family to turn to, if you got family that wants to come and help you, you're on your way.
I think I'm good.
All right.